Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, Moon Jasper Gem. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hanging in the quarantine and keeping busy. I always say stay out of our heads. I'm going to tune into you guys, your energies. I always do when I do these readings. Um, so I might say we or I or us. So today I'm going to be doing a general love reading for the collective for all the zodiac sign of Leo, and it's going to be for June and July 2020. However, for some of you might find my reading at another time, so I do like to do all my readings timeless, even though the intentions are going to be for June and July. So anyway, so I pre-shuffled 3 decks here. I'm going to do a little general reading for you guys, and I'm going to also try to pair you up really quick with a few cards each if you're dating or interested in any of the elements. So I have 1 deck here, so it would be for Leo and all the water signs, which is going to be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I have this deck here, which is going to be for Leo and fire signs. I'm going to double up on this deck. So it's going to be for Leo and all the fire signs, which is going to be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, if you're involved with them. Also for air, but I will shuffle in between. And that will be for Leo combined with so that will be for air. We're going to do Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And for this final deck here, this is going to be for Leo and Earth. So that'd be for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, here we go. First, we're going to start with a little general reading for you, since this one has a lot of your energy in it already. Let's see what's going on in general for the collective. If you enjoy my readings, please subscribe, like, and share. And you can also visit me on my 2 new Moon Jasper Gem pages on Facebook. And if you like a private reading, right now I'm charging $37 for all my readings. You can send me an email. Description will be there. Or you can visit me on the Facebook pages and send me a message. We could set something up, a live video chat, if so we could do a FaceTime there. It'd be easy. So one more. General messages. Beautiful zodiac sign of Leo, collective, man, women, all of you. Ready? Here we go. General energy. Okay, so the first card that came out is the Tower. So you guys didn't expect something, whether this is because of what's happening in the world or whether it's a personal thing for you. But sometimes we see the red flags on a tower moment. Everybody has them. It was because there was a crack in the foundation. Something wasn't working, whether this is just everyday living situation for you, or it could be anything. It could be a sickness. It could be a relationship that possibly had turmoil, came to an end, but the way you were living before is completely different and changed. So it could be in anything in your love life, your business, but in general. So you didn't expect this. But on the bottom, you have the Chariot, but you're moving forward from that. So that's really good. This could represent the Cancer moving forward. It doesn't have to be. It just represents somebody that's picking their direction because it was unstable. And now once they know it, they're going to move forward full force. And here we have also the Two of Swords, which is feeling like you got to put you didn't, it was like blindsided. You didn't see this coming. It could be a tragedy. It could be something very, very terrible. It could be something just as light as, I didn't know I'd be able to not pay my bills this month. Or I didn't see that he or she was going to cheat on me. I thought it was good, but it was something that really rocked your world. So now you put yourself in this position to state, I have to make a decision, and I don't know what to make. It's like avoiding it, but also contemplating, because you know that your actions are going to be a big deal now. You have to really make a big decision. But moving forward, once you take those blinders off and you make your direction, you're going to move forward confidently with more research and getting all of the knowledge you need. And here you have the High Priestess, which does represent somebody who is in touch with the spiritual realms as well as the earth realm. So very intuitive, very knowledgeable, quiet, intuitive, won't seek you out. You should seek them out. So whether this is you, that could be like a mentor for someone else to give good advice for someone who's possibly in a bad situation, or this is you could be helping someone and they could be also helping you, but contemplating here as well to look within, to use your own intuition to know I need to move forward on something. to make that decision. But before you do, you're going to have your clarity on that. What's the energy over this tower? Well, that's beautiful. This is a gift from above. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This represents very good, stable foundation. This is building up with one coin that's being gifted to you. So if it's in finances, it's going to be okay. You'll have a gift there. The Four of Pentacles is holding on very tight to your coin. Now, if this is also love, it could be very stable in love, but also having to make a decision on one, if you're holding on, or one person, or more than one person, possibly, because you have options maybe. But if it is one person, you're holding on very tightly, but you want it to be stable and solid, and maybe it wasn't. But you're either hoping for that or this is coming your way because this is a gift. So maybe you were contemplating on it, but it's coming. Also, the High Priestess is still there, but this is hold on, not too tight, hold on a little loosely, because what you put out will come back to you. Don't be afraid to, have some savings if you need to do that, or put some time aside to contemplate on the best direction for you to take, whether it's career, love, and whatever is on your mind. And the root of this for you guys, Leo, I'll do it a little quicker here. Okay, so you have, this has been being up at night, very, very worried for some of you. This isn't for all of you. But the good news is this gift from above is going to be for you guys. It'll come along. Somebody will help if you needed the help. This is being up and worrying late at night, which is not always like you guys, but it's a time that a lot of people are doing this. So could be what's happening in the world. Could also be just a personal thing for you. But to know that when there's a time and place for everything that you can take care of, can't do it all at once, one at a time. And if it is being up all night, there's nothing you could do at that time. So you have to just make some notes for yourself and know what you need to take care of the next day. Whatever's out of your control, you put to the side until it's time, till the time gets better, that you can make that clear decision. Not to worry and stay up all night. The Five of Cups is sticking out in the middle. The Four of Pentacles is still here. The Five of Cups is being sad and looking at everything you've lost, because there's 5 cups. There's 3 that have fallen and emptied out. You lost. It's a loss, but at the same time, you still have more. That if once you are not sad or shocked or in mourning, you could turn around and see that everything that you have, you could always refill this. And if it's something really tragic, then yes, you cannot replace certain things with other things, but you do have more behind you, people, places, and things that want your love and attention, to pay attention to that and nurture yourself and heal. What's moving behind you in these messages? The Two of Cups. So this is a type of karmic contract. Could have been a love relationship or something that you put your heart and soul into, or with somebody that was like-minded, just like you. And maybe things now are not stable anymore at that moment. But the Three of Staves are here, and it says to wait, that everything that you put in already will come back to you, and that's why this big coin is here. Not to be scared or frustrated, one thing at a time, and that some of you might be feeling nervous or frustrated, but at the same time, you know that we have to go through certain things in life. Right now, we're all going through something at the same time, but usually we could go through things at different times. So if it's something that having to do with everybody going through it, you're not alone. But either way, even if you are alone going through a situation, there's always people there, and your loved ones, your family. Reach out. It's okay. Take some time to yourself if you need it. Okay. So the future of this for you guys, these messages here for you. So there's a lot of conflict here today. So you have the Five of Staves. The Five of Staves this could be many things. It could be a competition, worrying, again, about if this was a job, it could be a competition. If this was people that are around you in your environment, not, it starts off maybe like, it could be a conversation. It could be like, then all of a sudden it's like, no, well, I'm right, you're wrong, and it could develop into something. So in the future, it says to just stay calm, or, around people, places, and things, and this is also your ego, all the things going on. You have to put some guards down, and it's okay. Take a breath, take space if you need it. Okay, because here the Four of Staves on the bottom is a celebration. So it's almost like having this defeat or conflict or some sort of upheaval, and now you've achieved it, and you've accomplished something. You've actually, this is a celebration. So we will overcome this, all of this here, and this is moving to the next level. This is 1111. This is going to be possibly with someone in love. It could be a marriage. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye. Maybe, some of you, not all of you, when you really spend a lot of time with someone, you really never know someone until you live with them. And, there's quirks. You have to pick and choose your battles. Just living with someone in general could be difficult. You have to give each other some space and freedom if it's love, or space from the situation that was not stable for you so you could see it from the outside. Because right now the blinders were on, so you'll be enlightened about that. But that is definitely a celebration time and places with your friends, a marriage, upping a level in spirit, meaning karmic, a lesson learned in life, going through experiences because it's karmic. So, what is your advice here for these messages in general? Temperance, beautiful angel, comes down, man or woman, coming up with the perfect solution because each cup is important, each person. If this is two, or it's one that's coming up with a solution to this unstable foundation, stating that two are important when you put it together and make one solution together, it makes it even better. Also here, the Eight of Cups, some people feel like they just want to walk away from something, they're exhausted, or they're not being emotionally fulfilled. It's something that wasn't practical because of this coin that's here, which is very practical. But also the Temperance card, this is being enlightened. This is, it's like after you take those blinders off, now you're going to be enlightened to see it from the outside. Okay, so then anything else? No, those are the same ones. So now, possible outcome for these general messages for you guys. Okay. Oh, the page of cups. This could be an apology from someone, but when we're dealing with cups, you're dealing with water, so that could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Swords are representing air, so that is going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sagittarius for temperance, possibly. Fire, which is you guys, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Then you have Capricorn, which is Virgo, Taurus. You have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn for Earth. And then this tower also could represent Scorpio. Okay, so that's all the signs. You have all the water signs here. So the Page of Cups is somebody that's coming in that possibly either wants to apologize or come back to you, or possibly you that wants to do this to someone or offer a date. And it's very compassionate and loving, and it's from the heart. Okay, because there's a Judgment card here. The Judgment says sometimes when you think something's dead and it's done and it can't work anymore, have patience because it can. The Judgment card is saying you have a second chance to rise up. Everybody's judged. If you're judging someone or they're judging you, it's natural to do that. We all do that at one time or another. But we can only really correct ourselves and communicate about something that's not good in a calm relationship, calm manner in any relationship, because then people will hear you and you could hear them when they communicate with you. But to know that what you put out there, it will come back to you. So try to always put out good. We say that your highest good in others. And some of you might want to leave this relationship behind. Okay, so right here for this general reading, I'm going to sum it up because I want to do your love reading. Stay out of your head. Don't compete or be competitive. Be more supportive, whether it's you or let someone be that way for you. You have a practical offer being or a date. Earth, it doesn't have to be, it could just be anybody, but it's solid. Before, it was unstable. Maybe this is a new person for you, or maybe you're wanting to try it again with this apology. But it says you have to work together and come up with a perfect solution because each person is important, if that was two in the situation, to make it better. So it's a nice reading. It's a little heavy, but it'll pass. You know, it's a lot going on right now. So while I have these out, I'm going to shuffle them up real quick, and I'm going to move on to the love portion of this reading. So let's do, while we're on it, we're going to do Leo and Air. So that's going to be for a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, if you're involved or interested. These things, all of these could change, at any time. So this is how it's going to look for, we're asking for June and July. Might be different for some of you. Maybe the timing's off, why it's timeless. Okay, so if you're dealing with Leos, if you're dealing with any air elements, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, how might that be going? Two jumped out. We have the Six of Swords, and we have this Six of Staves. Okay, so Six of Swords is there probably was some turmoil. Now you're moving to calmer waters. Okay, and when you're dealing with the swords, it's also being in your head. This does represent air. So this is all the air elements. And here is you representing, well, it doesn't have to be, but representing you, Six of Wands, having a victory over that. So some of you who had worked on it or are working on it or will be working on it, it looks good. Working together and moving to calmer water. If some of you maybe, because sometimes there's three in the Six of Swords. So maybe some of you are contemplating and want to drop one. There's the blocking again, Two of Swords, blocking something out. Make a decision. If you have to drop one and take just one, you have a victory on that. So that looks good. And then here we have the Nine of Cups, which is actually a wish fulfillment. So some of you have already had a victory of this. Some of you are contemplating how to move to, be calmer in a situation and to be able to celebrate and have a victory over this relationship. That's your wish fulfillment. And to unblock somebody possibly, but to unblock people, places, and things and let yourself have fun and get out there and enjoy the time. So that's why there's a victory there. Stay light, passionate, loving, communicating. Okay, Leo, so now we're going to talk about fire and fire. That's going to be with another Leo, Sagittarian, or an Aries. How that might be going, might go. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Maybe that's the stable offer that's going to be offered to you, that date, that big coin that came out earlier. But this is definitely a stable offer. It's very slow. You might feel like it's not going anywhere. And usually it's not like any fire signs. Fire signs are usually racing off everywhere. Well, wait, what's on the bottom here? You got the Knight of Swords. All right, well, yeah, the Knight of Swords, you're getting communication. Could be a little immature, it's just beginning, or it's not. It could be a little harsh because this Knight is very fast when it comes to information. So internet, communicating face to face, phone. Some of you it's very stable, but maybe it's not stable because first it is and then it isn't, or this is two separate things going on right now. Some of you are having something very stable coming in, while others of you are feeling that this still, the communication, you're still not like the same. You're not thinking alike. Like you're not sure if it's going to be stable or not. So you combine that. Okay. So here you have the Page of Staves, which is representing Leo again. Doesn't have to be. But now you're thinking, oh my God, this is going to be really exciting. This person's really hot. You're just envisioning what it's going to be like. This is this is having those dirty thoughts, either one of you, but just wanting to race off. But maybe some of you need to slow down. That's going to be, see how these combinations go. But it looks good though, anyway. So if you're dealing with, that's fire and fire. Right, so now we're going to do fire, Leo. If you're dealing with water, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, how might that be going? We have one more after this. Earth. Okay, here we go. One more. Leo and water and love. Ugh. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. This is the male here. It doesn't have to be, but it's very, very passionate. Somebody might not be showing you how they feel, but they're deep in their thoughts, and it's faded, and it's a matter of time, because you have the World card, which is possible travel to each other, expansion, moving up to that next level, maybe. And that's karmic, because you're just waiting for the wheel to turn. It's a matter of time, whether if it hasn't happened yet, it will. But this is somebody who definitely is interested, you know, Leo, or you're interested in them. Okay, and the energy, what else to go with this? Really handsome. Okay, so now we have the Temperance card that came back out. 2 cups, blending it together. It's very, very romantic. Coming up with a solution to how to see each other, possibly. Very, very practical, because yet right here, you have the Queen of Pentacles, very, very rooted and grounded and stable and calm, and really works on their finances and everything that has to do with the earthly realms and all the material things. Very good with their finances, home and family. And that's faded. So it looks like a good situation where you're going to be emotionally fulfilled, possibly materialistically fulfilled, or this could be you. Maybe you have money and you want to share it with this nice king here, or he wants to share this with you. But celebrating, possibly having drinks. What else for water and Leo? And one more. That's a commitment there, possibly a marriage. It's so drawing to you. This is again Scorpio, the devil, but it's so magnetic that you feel a pull, like it's not good. Some of it might not be good for you if it's toxic, but if it is good, it's just that drawing, that feeling of being with a soulmate. That maybe it's not. You don't think it's good for you. There's a commitment possibly for you guys in there, though. This is just being magnetized to him. But if it's a toxic relationship, then be careful. You don't want to do that either. But that looks good. What are you involved in or wanting to be? And one more. If you guys are with Earth, I hope I didn't do this again. Sorry, you guys. Long day. Anyway, if they did, I'll do it twice, but I don't think I did. So we do Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You guys are involved with them. Did 3 elements already. This is the 4th. Here we go. Fire and Earth. Leo and Earth. Energy. Okay, Hangman. Putting yourself in this situation to say, what do I do about this? How do I get enlightened? This could be usually sometimes it's where, and look, the king came out again, the King of Cups, and that marriage card again. But this is supposed to be for Earth. But either way, it's a person that's not showing all their feelings, but you know they're filled with them, and they could possibly be just like-minded like you, because this could also represent a marriage card here, marriage. But the Hangman is contemplating, thinking. Sometimes you get in this position because of something bad that happens. You know, you have to put yourself in a situation to be enlightened again, being illuminated, which a lot of that was going on for you guys today. To try to see it from a different perspective. Or you could be like, oh my God, I'm so in love with this person, or they're in love with you. I really have to see this from another angle, from all angles. They're checking you out from all angles. That's really, really nice, actually. That's a good one. Seems like a nice commitment there, possibly, with somebody who is filled with emotion. Whether this is you or them, whether it's male or female, it's just the energy stating that there's a lot of love to give. Very, very kind and generous and thoughtful. You know, when he works or she on their best enlightened behavior. Very nice. So That's it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my reading. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share. I'll talk to you next time. If you want a private reading, send me some messages. And you can visit me on Facebook. Maybe I'm going to be going live soon too. Got some cards for everybody. Have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. Till the next time. Bye.